If you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and also hit the bell as well for new videos every day, every week.
Yo, what's good everybody? It is your boy Nintendo Logan back at it again here with yet another video for you guys today. I know we want to kind of do like a different kind of video for you guys today. Kind of discussing some particular thing that was basically rumored for a very long time here. And something that I cannot stop thinking about. And something that I really cannot stop talking about. And that is the Super Mario remasters that have been basically rumored for pretty much the past couple of months by now. That would be got to be basically coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Possibly sometime in the near future, actually, for Mario's 35th anniversary. And so, for this video, I want to basically kind of discuss what my overall thoughts about this rumor is, and when we actually going to expect this game to come out. And again, these are just predictions and my kind of overall thoughts about it. When we can expect Nintendo to announce these Super Mario remasters, and also when Nintendo could actually release these here. And again, this is just a rumor right now, and these are just my overall thoughts. So make sure you guys definitely do take all this definitely with a huge grain of salt right here. Because again, with this rumor, we still have no idea if this actually is going to end up being real. But again, who knows definitely at this point right here. And so without any further ado, and before we do get into the video as well, if you guys are definitely enjoying this video, and do want to keep on seeing more kinds of videos like this, make sure you guys definitely hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Nintendo news videos, and also weekly live streams on this channel, and possibly more of these kind of videos like sometime in the near future. And as if you guys ever do want to see these more often in the future. And so guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the topic at hand right now. And so guys, as you guys all know, there was actually a credible leaker for the name VentureBeat. They basically came out for like a couple months ago. And if you guys have never seen it yet, we basically kind of did report on this before. And like a couple months ago during during the first time this got reported here. And so guys, basically VentureBeat has came out and said that Nintendo, for Mario's 35th anniversary, they're going to be releasing, like, basically not only re-releasing, but remastering 3 of the most popular 3D Mario games. Basically, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and the one that I'm mostly really hyped about, Super Mario Galaxy. And so, and again, this is basically, like I said, this is just a rumor. Just kind of clarify you guys a little bit. This is just a rumor right now. So make sure you guys, like I said, make sure you guys definitely do take this with a truckload of salt right here. Because like you see, we don't know if this is going to end up being real or not. But guys, my overall thoughts about this rumor, from what I've been hearing about, like from a lot of these like credible leakers, well, I think like basically so far, the only person that's been basically reporting on this, like I said, is basically coming from the people over at VentureBeat. And I think there might have been other people that might have talked about this before. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not exactly sure 100% if not only VentureBeat, but also like other people have basically reported on this before. But again, VentureBeat's like the only people that I could think of that basically talked about this. Like basically like ever since like this rumor first ended up happening. And so guys, what I basically heard about this rumor, boy oh boy, you already know what your boy was thinking right here. Your boy was already like, man, the fact that Nintendo is going to be remastering. Well, I don't think Nintendo's actually did some of these. Well, I don't think it's not really a big, huge surprise. Because as you guys all know, Nintendo has kind of did something like this before. But like some of the Zelda remakes. And like some other first-party games that Nintendo has released. Besides the Zelda remakes. You know, with Wind Waker HD. And also Majora's Mask on the 3DS. And then some of the other ones that Nintendo has basically remastered and put on like some of their current gen Nintendo systems. And so the fact that they're actually going to be doing this with these Mario titles, boy oh boy, this is going to be something right here. One thing, like basically, if they wanted to remaster Super Mario 64, this one honestly be like the third time well, I don't think it would really be the third time in a row. Well, I think it could be the third time in a row. Well, technically with them just re-releasing Super Mario 64, because they actually did something like this before, to where basically, because if you guys remember Twilight Princess, like it originally released on the GameCube, and then they re-released it again on the Wii, and then again with the HD remaster on the Wii U. Basically, if they want to do this with Super Mario 64, originally it released on the Nintendo 64, and then they also remastered it, like, not only, I don't think they really, technically, you could say remastered them, but kind of like did a remake, like a re-release on it with the Nintendo DS. If they want to do this again, if Nintendo want to do this again, if they want to remaster Super Mario 64, boy oh boy, it would honestly be like the Twilight Princess vibes a little bit. Well, basically, this game being re-released, like originally released, like I said, for the N64, and then released again on the Nintendo DS. And then this time around, if this rumor ends up being real, an HD remaster of Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo Switch. Boy, oh boy, that has to be something right there. I don't know, and then, so another Super Mario 64. Moving on to Super Mario Sunshine. Bro, I know like so many people have been really wanting the Sunshine, like a Super Mario Sunshine sequel. Well, not only that, but also like a remake. And you know what? I think there has been basically like a Super Mario Sunshine like kind of remake for the Nintendo Switch. I think it has been rumored before. So, I mean, again, I'm not exactly sure 100%, but it actually has been rumored before. But if it has been, it looks like that since this rumor is coming from a credible source, like you gotta keep that in mind. And they actually want to do like Super Mario Sunshine, because I know a lot of people really do want to see a remaster of this game. Man, this honestly that would be really awesome, to be honest. And then Super Mario Galaxy, not that much stuff I can say about it. All I can definitely say, if we get Super Mario Galaxy remastered on the Nintendo Switch, you already know your boy is never gonna be on that day one, no matter what happens. Because like I keep saying, Super Mario Galaxy, and then they said that like the first game is the only one that's gonna get remastered, but and they actually do manage to actually remaster Galaxy 1. Because again, Galaxy 1, when I originally played it on my Wii, man, oh man, this probably has to be, like alongside Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Galaxy 1, definitely, without a doubt, one of my favorite 3D Mario games of pretty much all time right here, most definitely, alongside Super Mario Odyssey. I think you probably could say Super Mario 3D World, probably. I mean, I guess you probably could say that, like, the 3D World probably could be another 3D Mario game. But in terms of, like, the ones that you can actually explore and, like, actually, like, move around, like, an open world, like, sort of, like, game, definitely Galaxy is definitely, like, my other most favorite, 3D Mario game alongside Odyssey. And honestly, this guy, like, when I played Odyssey, it really did give me vibes of, like, Super Mario Galaxy 1. So they do a remaster of Galaxy 1, along with these other two games, 64 and Sunshine. Bro, this has to be very amazing. And you know, this one kind of make a lot of sense. Because, like I pretty much said, this year is supposed to be Mario's 35th anniversary. And I think Nintendo's kind of did something like this before. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure what year it was, or what kind of anniversary that Nintendo was basically celebrating for Mario. If you guys remember, Super Mario All-Stars, they basically originally released that on the Super Nintendo, and then they did a re-release on it for the Wii. And I'm not sure if it was supposed to be like technically for one of Mario's anniversaries, like whatever year that, you know, like the port of Super Mario All-Stars was released on the Wii. And so, guys, definitely will make a lot of sense, like, because again, Nintendo's kind of did something like this before, with like one of their classic Mario games. Like I said, with Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo, I'm gonna definitely see that, like, kind of doing something like this a little bit. But the thing that I am kind of speculating a little bit, and this is gonna be my next point here: how is Nintendo gonna be releasing these games, and they actually want to remaster them? Well, but first of all, before we do get to that, I could definitely see like all these games, like, I don't know, like there's been all kinds of speculation on how Nintendo's actually gonna be handling these remasters. If like they're actually gonna be doing it, like it's actually gonna be like kind of like these, like the same game when it's gonna like upscale to like 1080p. I mean, I can probably see that it'll be I think it'll be a lot easier development time for these games right here, because it's like you're pointing like one game for like one different system, and then just like kind of upscaling them into 1080p. Again, that would kind of take a lot more like less development time to actually like kind of like re-release these, or. And again, Nintendo, like I keep saying, Nintendo is really unpredictable these days. Well, no matter what they do with a lot of their games, what they probably could do as well. And they don't tend to actually upscale these games to like 1080p. What they could probably do is that they could probably do them like widescreen Well, no, Super Mario 64. Basically, this game is like fit for like a CRT, like TV or something like that. Like basically one of those like old school TVs. Well, not really like the ones from like the 1920s, but just like center like made from like the 2000s and whatnot. Basically like Super Mario 64. Like if they were not able to remaster these, like built like kind of like actually remaking them, like kind of like giving it like that Link's Awakening like sort of thing. If they don't actually tend to do that, what they could basically do is not only they can upscale the frame rate or whatever, or like the resolution to like 1080p or whatever, like or what do you even call it right there. What they could basically do if they want to re-release Super Mario 64 for the Switch, what they could do is not only that, they can also not only do it like 16:9, they can like actually like do it like widescreen. Like actually like if you guys remember, we did basically a report that there was like something like from Super Mario 64, like basically getting a PC port. And basically what that was that they like I kind of upscaled it to like, I don't know if you can say like Unreal Engine or something like that, but we basically did say it was basically 1080p, like it was like upscaled to 1080p, and then it was like also widescreen as well. So I could definitely see that with if 64 actually was gonna get like a, you know, kind of like an upscale sort of thing a little bit. Again, not only the 1080p, like not only the 1080p thing, but also the widescreen sort of feature a little bit. Or who knows? They probably could do like an option for it whenever you want to play it the old way, like 16:9, or basically the widescreen thing a little bit. I think that's what they could potentially do with that if Nintendo doesn't decide to actually like, you know, like actually remaster, like kind of like basically like build Super Mario 64 like from the ground up, or like modern day graphics, so like a better like graphics and like, you know, like better like details and whatnot. Basically, what I think Nintendo could do that with 64 probably, and they want to actually do remake Super Mario 64 right here. And then the other games here, I bet they could probably do it the same way as well. Like they really don't have to do a widescreen sort of feature, because like as you guys gonna see, they already do like widescreen a little bit. So I don't think there's really nothing they could basically change with Super Mario Sunshine and Galaxy. So it could like still be the same thing, but just like kind of you know, like kind of upscale like I said, like 1080p, and then maybe like do like 60 frames per second for some of them. But again, who kind of knows at this point? They probably just like update the graphic, or you know what? Like I basically said, what they could probably do with a lot with like all these games here, they could basically just like I said, if they don't actually like upscale the graphics, what they could basically do as well, and I know a lot of people can agree with me on this. What they can also do, and so they can like actually do like the the Zelda like the Zelda remix sort of like route a little bit, or basically like, you know, a prime example could be like I said, Link's Awakening remastered on the Nintendo Switch. What they can also do is that they can like totally revamp these games, like basically like build them from the ground up, like kind of like be the same game, but just like kind of make it like that, like on the basically the same engine, like kind of do like Super Mario Odyssey a little bit, just like kind of like build these games up, like remake these games from like the ground up, and then like kind of give like the Super Mario Odyssey graphics to a lot of these games right here. Like kind of still feel like it's like kind of still giving that similar feel and like classic feel to a lot of these games, but just like making it like a lot better, like a lot more polished than, you know, like better graphics and whatnot. I'm gonna always see like Nintendo doing that as well. And then another thing, I know there's lots of other people that have lots of other speculation. How is Nintendo gonna be re-releasing like a lot of these Super Mario remasters? What is gonna be like separate versions or like separate cartridges, or if like it's gonna be an all-in-one package? To be honest, I'm not really sure how they could actually do this. It would be really cool like whatever route that Nintendo decides to do, whether they were like re-release them like in separate versions. Like have like one that's like Super Mario 64 remastered, have it like right there on the cartridge. And that basically goes to the same thing with Super Mario Sunshine and Galaxy. They could probably do something like that a little bit. Or I know Nintendo will probably obviously do this because of the money. What they could do is that they could release them all in one package, kind of like what they did with Super Mario, like I said, with Super Mario All Stars. Just have it all 4 Mario games all in one package, all in one cartridge and whatnot. Like I said, I know they could probably definitely do this with the Super Mario remasters if that actually were to happen. Again, who knows at this point if that whatever round Nintendo decides to do, whatever way they end up doing, I think it would still be a really neat idea, or kind of like a cool you know, I mean, you guys kind of know what I mean, honestly. So, but and also and I know whatever round Nintendo decides to do, and like the price point for it. I hate to say this. I think whatever Nintendo decides to do, I really do think a lot of these Mario remasters are gonna be at a price of full $60 right here. Because again, Nintendo sure does want that money. I'm just saying. But again, I'm still be kind of happy with whatever Nintendo decides to do. Whether they ever kind of release these physically, separately, or just release them all in one package. I've never seen Nintendo go the all in one package sort of thing. Let's say, hey, you guys playing all these games? You guys remember playing all 3 of these Mario games? Some of the most popular ones and the most beloved ones from back in the day. But look, we got yourself Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. All 3 3D Mario games that you all know and love, all in one package, and full upscale 1080p, and basically with upscale graphics, fully built from the ground up and whatnot. I think that we kind of see that Nintendo saying something like that a little bit. And then another thing I want to basically mention is that how is Nintendo going to be announcing the Super Mario remaster thing if this actually were to end up being real? To be honest, who knows at this point how Nintendo's actually going to do this? Because as we saw with Paper Mario, the Origami King, as you guys all know, they actually basically, announced it and just basically release it on Twitter. Only out of nowhere when actually basically people weren't actually expecting it. I think that we see Nintendo kind of doing something like that a little bit. Going with the Paper Mario, the Origami King route a little bit. Just announcing kind of saying Super Mario remasters releasing for the Nintendo Switch on this month and this year. Kind of something like that a little bit. Again, they could definitely do that, just like how they did with Paper Mario, the Origami King. I'm gonna kind of see Nintendo basically doing something like that a little bit. And then another thing, and that kind of basically brings into my next point, my final point for this video. When is Nintendo actually gonna be releasing the Super Mario 3D remasters? I don't really, to be honest, I've been kind of thinking about this before I actually started recording this video. I've been kind of thinking about when Nintendo's actually, when I personally think Nintendo is actually going to be releasing, the Super Mario collection, 3D collection here. I don't know what I'm really going to call it from now on, the Super Mario 3D collection. I don't know when Nintendo's actually going to be releasing it. They're going to just drop it whenever they want. But, I really do think there's 2 months that come in mind when we actually talk about when Nintendo could release these certain Mario games here. If you think about this, the one month that they could see Nintendo actually releasing the Super Mario 3D collection, definitely one of the months could be probably sometime in October, and then also November as well. And the reason why I do say either October or November is because, let's kind of talk about October for a second. If you guys remember, in October, during the past couple of years, for the Nintendo Switch, whenever Nintendo does release these certain Switch games in October, one of them in October of 2017, Super Mario Odyssey, that released sometime in late October. And then another game, Luigi's Mansion 3, that also released, that game also released in October, and that was also in 2019. And so, what we've been basically seeing with a lot of these Super Mario games that Nintendo's been releasing on the Nintendo Switch, they've been always in sometime in October. Like I said, the prime examples with Super Mario Odyssey, and then also with Luigi's Mansion 3 as well. I could probably see Nintendo could release the Super Mario 3D collection, sometime in October. Kind of going off of what they kind of tentatively did with Super Mario Odyssey back in October of 2017. And then with Luigi's Mansion 3, also in October, with last year as well. So I can kind of technically see that. And then the other reason why I bring up November, and I know, you know what? I really do think November could definitely be the time that Nintendo could release this collection. Because another thing, and this is probably the biggest example of the reason why I do think the Super Mario 3D collection actually could release sometime in November. Because at this point, a lot of people keep predicting what what kind of first party Nintendo titles could actually be releasing sometime this holiday season. Because again, we honestly have no idea what first party Nintendo title is going to be releasing during the holiday season this year. Like technically being able to release this Mario collection here pretty much for the holidays. Because as you guys all know, Microsoft and Sony, they're going to be releasing the Xbox Series X along with the PlayStation 5. And Nintendo, they have absolutely nothing to release during the time that those two systems are supposed to be coming out. I don't know when Nintendo really wants to have some competition during the holiday season with, like I said, with Microsoft and Sony as well. And what a better way to do that is to release all three of these Mario games, basically remastered, and release all the Nintendo Switch. Because like I said, basically when people actually see like a new Mario game like during the holiday season, people are honestly going to be buying it no matter what happens. Because again, like I said, a lot of people do know about Mario, and I don't know a lot of parents that do Christmas shopping for their kids. I know a lot of kids that definitely go for Mario or something like that. For example, if you look into a Best Buy or whatever, or a GameStop, and people are going in there doing Black Friday shopping, and they'll basically go into the Nintendo section or the Nintendo Switch section, and they'll go what kind of game will my son or my daughter or my grandson or my granddaughter, what kind of Nintendo Switch game would they actually like? Wait a second, Mario is something they could probably like. And wait a second, it's actually 3 classic 3D Mario games all in one package and release, and all the Nintendo Switch all in one cartridge. I basically might grab that for my kids or whatever. As I know, I've been a fan of these games ever since they first released, or whatever technically the original hardware they actually first released on. So you know what? I actually might play this classic game along with a lot of my kids or grandkids or my cousins. I think what that would do that. I think what that would make Nintendo sell a lot of money right there. Well, I don't know why I said sell a lot of money, but I think what that would make Nintendo a lot of money right there. Because like I keep saying, whenever Nintendo releases a Mario title, it basically Mario definitely makes money for Nintendo. Because again, it's one of Nintendo's biggest main mascots on their company. And like I said, Nintendo basically whenever people hear about Nintendo, you honestly know Mario definitely comes up when people do hear about Nintendo. And again, November, like I said, either October or November, it's only the month that I don't know, we probably could maybe expect the Super Mario remasters to be releasing sometime on the Nintendo Switch. And again, like I said, we really do not know what kind of first party game that Nintendo could release this holiday season. And again, not only the Super Mario remasters come up, but there's some other games that come into mind. Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Well, that's another game that people bring up a lot when people speculate what kind of holiday title that Nintendo could release this year. Well, basically, that's a prime example. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Or there was another one that I know, Mario Kart 9! That's right! There was another rumor about Mario Kart 9 releasing as Nintendo's potential holiday title as well. That probably could be either The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 or the rumor of Mario Kart 9. But I never do think that the Super Mario 3D collection, that could be the nail in the coffin for Nintendo's big holiday, first party holiday title for this year. Or they probably could not be released, or they might not technically release it or in October or November. Or it probably could be their big December title probably. Because as we all know, Nintendo, they've been releasing a lot of big holiday titles, like in the month of December. Like you guys don't know, like 2017 with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, 2018 with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, they really didn't technically have one in December of last year, because Pokemon technically was, you know, Nintendo's big holiday title for last year. And so, with the big holiday title for Nintendo this year, to compete alongside the Xbox Series X and alongside the PlayStation 5, definitely the Super Mario 3D Collection definitely could be Nintendo's big holiday title for this year. Basically for the Nintendo Switch this year. And so, guys, those are basically all the main points. And basically, that's going to wrap it up for this the Super Mario 3D Collection discussion here. And again, let me know in the comment section down below, what are you guys' overall thoughts about what we basically talked about during this video here? And again, let me know in the comment section down below, what are your overall thoughts about everything we talked about? And what do you guys think, basically with all that we talked about? What do you guys basically think about everything we talked about in this video as well? What kind of your guys' overall opinions about this? And again, guys, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about this in the comment section down below. Alright, but anyways, guys, with that, that's going to wrap it up for this Super Mario 3D Collection discussion here. And again, I really wanted to kind of do something a little bit different for the channel, and kind of basically give you something to watch right here, basically on this lovely Memorial Day right here. And again, and just want you guys know, I normally don't wish you guys a very happy Memorial Day here. If you guys are actually basically watching this on the actual day this is actually going up, happy Memorial Day to all you guys here. And this is why I basically wanted to make this video, because I know technically on these days we kind of tend to just, basically do Nintendo news updates. But again, I really just wanted to give you guys something to watch while you guys are basically enjoying your Memorial Day here. And again, guys, so that is going to do it once again for the Super Mario 3D Collection discussion video. And again, if you guys definitely did enjoy this video, and not only want to keep up to date on not only more awesome videos like this, but also keep up to date on more weekly Nintendo epicness, next time in the near future on this channel, be sure to smash that like button, and also make sure to click that subscribe button, and also click that notification bell as well, to not get alerted on not only more awesome videos like this, but also keep up to date on more weekly Nintendo epicness, with more weekly Nintendo news videos, and more weekly Nintendo live streams next time in the near future on this channel. And also, if you want to keep up to date on more updates on this channel with future uploads on this channel, make sure you guys follow your boy on Instagram at Nintendo Logan YT for more future updates and more future uploads on what's going to be basically uploaded on this channel, and also future live streams in the near future on this channel. So again, if you guys want to keep up to date on all of that, once again, make sure you guys follow your boy on Instagram at Nintendo Logan YT, so you guys keep up to date on all that stuff right there. And yeah, guys, so anyways, guys, so that's going to do it for me here, from your boy Nintendo Logan, and I'm going to be signing off for today's video, so I will see you guys in our next video. Peace out, my Joy-Con boys and girls. We out of here. I love you guys. God bless you all. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out, everybody. What's up, my Joy-Con boys and girls? So, I'm really hoping you guys enjoyed today's video. But, do you guys want to see more Nintendo epicness from your boy? You do? You do? Well, I really enjoyed the sound of that. Because, why don't you guys go ahead and check out some of our other videos that you guys see right up here. And make sure you guys go like and comment on them also, because there are some pretty good videos that do promise you guys. And if you guys want to miss any more of our Nintendo news videos, and also our weekly live streams that we do on the channel, once you guys click this button right up here to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of our Nintendo videos, and also our daily Nintendo live streams that we have on the channel for you guys weekly. And also, if you guys want to keep up to date on more of our updates on this channel, once you guys go me or follow me on Instagram at Nintendo Logan YT for all the latest and greatest updates, especially on the behind the scenes photos of some more stuff away from our YouTube channel, and also about our YouTube channel as well. And lastly, if you guys want to be a part of our awesome Nintendo community, make sure you guys go to join our Discord server right now. The link is in the description of this video for you guys to join our Discord server and get a free invite to join our awesome Nintendo community, and get a chance to hang out with us behind the scenes, and also get a chance to be on some of our weekly live streams very soon. So yeah, that's going to do it for me here, from your boy Nintendo Logan, and I'll be signing off for this video, so I'll see you guys later. Peace out, my Joy-Con boys and girls.